Hey there, Dr. JP Guidry here. I want to talk a little bit about adding some contact tracking and training into your driver and ball speed training. So I've got here some powder foot spray. So normally when I'm starting speed training with someone, and especially even when we're adding driver and ball, which I recommend with everybody, we're really just focused in the beginning on getting those speed numbers up and especially getting the swing speed numbers up. But at some point, we want to start focusing as much or more on ball speed. And so ball speed is going to generally be a product of swing speed plus contact. So when we look at ball speed, we've got to look at contact. So what we want to look at is, I get some powder foot spray. I'll spray the face, okay? And I'll do a little drill, so I'm going to draw 4 quadrants here. So one line down the middle, one line horizontally somewhere in the middle, okay? And then what we're going to look at here is every time you hit a ball, we're going to be tracking 3 things. So swing speed, ball speed, and contact. Now, some of you may not have ability to track ball speed, so it may just be swing speed and contact. So as you're writing these down or tracking these, you're going to kind of record all these. So obviously swing speed and ball speed are going to be the numbers. Contact is going to be where you hit in this quadrant. So low heel, low toe, high toe, or low, high, center, or center, okay? Obviously, we want to find the center of the sweet spot as much as we can. But we're going to start to, in the beginning, we're start to look for tendencies. So my tendency is to miss to the heel. And I can go low or high, but I'm always going to miss to the heel as I ramp up speed. So then once we get those tendencies, we can start training in some contact drills within that. We can separate this and just work on contact where, let's say our miss is heel, then we're going to try to hit it on the toe side of this line, let's say 10 out of 10 times. And then as we add in speed to that, we're going to see if we can ramp up speed and maintain that speed and start to move that contact over ultimately towards the center or the opposite of what we're hitting. So if we're hitting heel, can I find that, if I go from 110 to 115 and I start hitting the heel, can I keep it at 110 and 115 and start finding the toe, or really just moving it to center? And that goes for high to low, toe to heel, and diagonally as well. So you can start to play with these things a little more advanced. So then we start to see, can we keep up speed and can we start to find better control of the club face? Obviously, we can just separately work on contact control with the same drill and not worry as much about speed. And that's not a bad thing either. But it is something we want to be mindful of in our speed training, especially once we've kind of got through that beginner phase or that breakthrough phase where we've made some progress in our swing speed, and then we want to start to make sure we can find the center of the face at those higher speeds. So, and this goes for playing and 100% maximum intent swings. Obviously, playing we want better control. Maximum intent we expect maybe to have a little less control, but we still want to improve that, because the last thing we want is to increase swing speed, make a good jump in swing speed, but now we can't find the face at that speed. So again, in the beginning, just worried about how high we move up those speed numbers, especially that swing speed number. At some point, we're going to start to look more at ball speed, and then especially more contact within that ball speed equation. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, John Paul at Guidry PT.